Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So if we just look to the left, look at this level, quite significant, and this is sitting at 39.21. And as I said yesterday, 39.21, 3900 was what we were aiming for. It does look like we've got some buyers coming in. We have 2-3 pin bars on this level at the moment. Oscillators grouped to the downside, so technically speaking, let me just do this. We're looking for a break above that area there, which would then trigger the longs, and that's specifically on the 8-hour. If we just drill down, first I just want to check the daily quickly. So with the range bar that we had yesterday, the oscillator is still moving down at the moment. We will have a little bit of data coming out today, which could act as a catalyst, but we are testing the moving averages at the moment. So obviously, if this holds, then you would expect a move up, and you'd have to watch these two. Sorry, you'll have to watch those two tails there, those two fractals, because a break above that and support above that, which is at 40.50 basically, gets us moving again. So take your pick. It's either a big channel, bull channel, with a retest of a previous breakout, which is here, for a continuation up, or alternatively it is a bear flag. So take your pick. At the moment, this is your pivot line. So in other words, this is your line in the sand. That's 39.21. Hold it, we move up, break it, test it, we move down. And you can see the other thing that coincides here on the daily is pretty much, I do that, is a trend line, which is right here in amongst moving averages. So we've got a grouping here of multiple elements. So we have a resistance line, or should we say a support line up here, and then we have another level of support here as well, which is also holding in amongst the moving averages. So this is an important area to pay attention to. Let's just get down to the levels we're looking for today. So 3-hour doesn't give us much. I think what we should actually do is just put a straight level in here, and I'm going to do that. If you look to the left, you'll see there's a lot happening at this area. So 39.56, you can run it off to 39.50, but that's basically what we're looking for. Break above that, we're long. Break below here, and a retest, we're short. I don't want to just jump in short here, especially as the oscillators are looking like this right now. So we just got to be a little bit cautious still. And if you look at the 1 hour, that's a clear range. Okay, oscillator's not offering anything, pure range in a downward trend. So normally what happens when you see this kind of stuff is you've moved down, you consolidate, and then you're looking to continue to the downside. So looking at the 1 hour, trend is down, you're looking for a continuation down. It takes quite a bit of effort to get through these moving averages to get moving back to the upside. And you just come back to the 8-hour, that is in an upward trend. So you've got bullish views here, and then on the intraday you've got bearish views still. So yesterday was pretty much a big up and down day, nothing really there. We did reject the level here as expected, but didn't really get going. So you can see it got there and then moved down, back up, moved down. So no real, I mean, you would have probably got some trades off here, but I wouldn't be too surprised if you got yourself stopped out, because it didn't get going, and or just made very small profits. But anyway, it is something we need to pay attention to. 50-minute is also still in a downward trend. So all that this is telling us is that we need to just pay attention to the macro or micro level, should I rather say, inside here, and that is almost in the middle of this range. So you can see quite a bit of support here, which was then flipped, and we've got resistance going to resistance. So 39.40, and I would actually just put in 39.50 as well, to be honest. I'm assuming is up here. fairly close. 39.48, that's close enough. So I'd be watching this area for another rejection, probably going to be a range. So what I'd be looking for today is, in all honesty, break above the highs of yesterday and a retest. Then I would expect us to be moving to come and test this area up here, which is a 39.87, and you could probably look a little bit higher as well at 39.95. So that is again at our 4,000 level. I wouldn't be too surprised to see us getting there still this week. The bulls want to close above there for the week. So that is still your target. If we start dropping below what is looking like a triple bottom or bottom of range at the moment, then you've got a little bit of a trend line here as well. So you're going to need to drop below this, come back, test it, reject it, and start rolling. Then I'd be short. So for now, while we're going sideways, sitting quietly, we start getting above the high of yesterday and building a base. Then I'm looking for 3995, possibly even 4,000. And during the market open, what you'd be very wise to do is watch this on a 5-minute. And why I say that, as you can see yesterday, we were sort of below the 155 most of the day. Then when the US market opened, we were really confused, above and below the moving averages. You can see the whole day was like that. So getting up above the moving averages, getting a crossover and getting them pointing up, you may find yourself in a position where you can get in very easily with very minimal risk. And even if it is, something like getting in here, see you've got a 66-point stop loss for 193-point gain. So you could possibly get in anticipating a break to the upside somewhere down here for level. Just trade long above the moving averages, trade short below the moving averages. Simple as that. So that could get you in early and minimize your risk as well. So that's kind of the way I'd look at this right now. The range is big enough on the 5-minute. The range is big enough on the 5-minute for you to pick up some decent trades. 351 points. Remember, for me, 100 points is 100 points pays the bills. So that to me is more than adequate. So long as my risk is less than 100 points, my gain is 100 points, then it's game on. Okay, so anyway, that's kind of my view today. If you've got time, be on the 5-minute charts. If you don't have that time, then it's sit on hands and wait for this. But looking at the hour at the moment, we've got a pin bar for level, and we've got a confirmation bar. So technically should have been in there long with a stop there. That's 128 point stop loss, and I'd be looking for one of these levels. 121, 191 points, and then 266 points. Okay, so anyway, that's kind of my view today. We are ranging, so be very careful. Keep those stops really tight if you are taking trades off the bottom here. Higher time frames, it's looking bullish. Lower time frames, it's looking like a bearish setup. In other words, a move down, consolidate, continuation down. But it could also be sort of some sort of a bottom that is forming. We just got to see a break to the upside here. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps. And we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.